who, a what, a when, or where. An object, a shape, one thing, two things. How hot, how cold, when and where. We must know our mathematics everywhere. Your mom will not be upset. We must know that fast is found everywhere you go. All right. Hello, my name is Massey, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my thematic unit, my monthly mathematics. All right, in week 1, we did geometry animals, and the students were to make an animal out of the geometric shape. They took the shapes out of here, and they were to make an animal like this example here. They used rectangles, squares, circles, and triangles. And then I also listed the text, which is mathematics, science, art, and language arts. All right, then we go to week 2. And this is our monthly mathematics. What we did in week 2 is we have a whole unit, and it's all about mathematics. We look at our calendar, which is October, and what we did is we listed the day that it was. And this particular day was the 17th, so we put a 17 here. Then we noticed, how many Sundays have we used this month? Well, we've used 1, 2, and 3. And this is done as a whole class. We all did this together. Then we looked at how many days are this month. And we got our cubes out, and we put the 10s here and the 1s here to make 17. Then the kids were to make a pattern. They did 2, 1, 2, and 1, or any pattern that they wanted to make for that day. And then they did today's number sentence. 10 plus 7 is 17, since today's the 17th. Then we did our magic equation, and this is where I called one student up at a time, and they would put the different equations on the board, like 2 plus 1 is 3, and 1 plus 2 is 3. Then we tried to decide, is the number odd or even? If a number ends in 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0, it's even. And if it ends in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, it's going to be odd. Once again, I listed the text right here so they could see which one that was. I also listed directions for this whole unit on the side. We then went to which coin showed today's date. Of course, the date was October 17th, so we took a dime, a nickel, a 1 penny, and another penny to make 17 cents. And we did this as a class, as I asked questions. And then we have the pictures here to show them and to remind them 1 penny equals 1 cent, a dime is 10 cents, a nickel is 5 cents, and a quarter is 25 cents. Then we tried to see who had a birthday that day. And Jackson had a birthday that day. So we listed him on the birthday cake. Then we went up to our tally chart, and we marked 17 tallies since it was October 17th. Then we went to tell the time. What time is it? 11:50. So we got out our crayons and we made 11:50 on our clocks on the desk. Then we wanted to see what the weather is like this month. Was it windy, sunny, cloudy, foggy, raining, or snowy? And every day we would calculate and see what the weather was, and we would crayon it in, and for this month it's been mostly sunny. Then we would do the countdown to the end of school, and we would color in the little boxes to show how many days until the end of school. Then we also would decide who lost a tooth today. So everybody that lost a tooth, we wrote their name on the tooth, and Madison lost one and Thomas lost one, so 2 this month so far. Then we also looked at the weather circles to remind us if it was foggy, rainy, cold, hot, snowy, cloudy, windy, or sunny. All right. Then, on week 3, we did a file folder game. On this particular game, tell cat in the hat the time. And what the students were to do was to take out the worksheet out of the file folder and write in the time that it shows here. Then they were to make their own time. And then they could also tell what time it is on these sheets and make some more of their own time. Then the other file folder was the shape matching worksheet. And they would match the shape square to square, circle to circle, and etc. Then they would get their paper in the cubes and they would make their own shape like we did here. Then another file folder game was Help Cat in the Hat Collect His Coins. So they would get their coins out. They had directions here. They would get 5 cents is a nickel, 10 cents for a dime, and 25 cents for a quarter. They would look at the circles down here with the amount, place the correct coin in the circle, and what coin is in the amount of the circle. So they put a nickel here for 5 cents and go on down the line. Then, our last week, week 4, we did what shape is the weather. And they have directions here, and they would make a shape out of weather out of the shape. Like this example here, sunny, rainy, and windy. Okay? And we would also read for this unit, I would say, what can you say, what's the weather today? And last but not least was the science learning lesson. And so what they did here is they have different objects here, Kleenex, a crayon, candy, a drink, some cotton balls, cat in the hat, and they would try to see if they could blow the objects and see if they would move. Yes, some of them did and some of them didn't. And they would get to turn the fan on and see if they would also move and try to tell about how the wind works. Okay? And then I did have my notebook here, and this is over my whole mathematics lesson that I did, my monthly mathematics, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I had so much fun doing this, and God bless you.